Las Vegas, I am headed to Resorts World Theater September 27th and 28th. 2 shows only. Go to pepepr.com for tickets. There's a brand new Something's Burning tip. How to season your griddle.
Oh, that's
Oh! Horrific idea.
Hey, something's burning, something's burning, something's burning.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
This is a perfect intro.
This
Is
is.
this the best intro in the history of this show?
I don't.
Wait.
I don't take Ubers anymore.
Is
takes
that legit
Jubers.
for carrying people?
Yeah.
Shut the f up.
It's so your toddler can hike with you, or so your dwarf can come on your cooking show with you.
You got it.
Just put him over here.
He's got a name.
Oh my God. Oh, does this dish call for fresh dwarf?
You really got that for you two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we were going to wear it in the NBA Celebrity All-Star game, but the NBA was like, we don't have dwarf insurance if you drop them.
Yeah.
Shut up. How was that? That looks so much fun.
That was
Greatest,
the most
weekend
fun
ever.
we've ever had in our
Dude,
lives.
Thank you guys for doing this. I
Yeah,
appreciate it.
of course, man.
My guests, Adam Ray, Brad Williams, fresh out of the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game. How the f did you guys work that?
We're aware that we're not celebrities.
Yeah.
There were the bunch of rappers that were like tweeting us like, who the f are these guys?
How did you guys do that?
So I went to the NBA Awards, and at the after party, Adam Silver, the commissioner, was there, and we just started chumming it up, and then Brad is talking to Adam Silver.
I say, just make me one promise that I play in the celebrity game before Peter Dinklage does.
What a good call.
And-
What a good call.
Silver just looks at me and goes, yeah, you're in. Just like
Just
that.
like that. And then I was like, whoa, we're a package deal, he's a prop, I actually play, you know.
There's
Yeah,
things he
you're
can't
in
reach
too.
that he'll need me to reach,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Silver just says, yeah, you guys are in. And we go, wow, you could do that? And he kind of looked at us like, yeah.
It's kind of my league.
Like, yeah, I made Michael Jordan play minor league baseball. I can.
By the way, Dr. Oz, a lot stronger than you would think.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I tried to D that guy up a handful of times. Tried to talk too, which I should have scripted it because I was like, I wrote a prescription that I'm looking to fill. And he was like, what's that? I was like, it's pain. And hey, it's nice to meet you, man. Good luck. Have a good game, you know.
I want to cleanse. I should warn you.
What?
Yeah, well,
you're-
I'm not really like holding to it.
What's a Bert cleanse?
Yeah,
Just
what comes with that?
This is how my cleanse is. Well, like I did little skipper fingers. This is how my
cleanse.
dude. When I get excited about
Your
stuff,
colon's
like
gonna be so clean.
like whenever I go out to eat with people, like when I'm in a group, I go, "You guys mind if I order the apps?" I start ordering apps like this. I go, "Ooh, what's good? What do you guys have that's good?"
It's very Disney villain of you.
Yeah, my friends were calling it skipper fingers. I get skipper fingers when I get excited. Ooh, you want a day drink? Whoa, whoa! Did someone just light a joint? Threesome. So I'm just eating healthy, but I have this one thing that we're gonna eat tonight that is so amazing. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Take a look at this bad.
Dude, I think I played softball with that once.
Is that a
This is a tomahawk steak. We're gonna do a fancy steak dinner. So I do have wine. We'll have wine with our things.
Yeah, wine with
I
steak
have-
is the move.
I have fillets. I have a bone-in ribeye. Next step, we're gonna make this appetizer. Can I show it to you?
Yeah.
In respect of Brad, we got mini-bloomin onions.
mini-bloomin onions?
They
Poppables.
exist. Take
Poppables.
that,
We'll
internet.
take them, we'll bread them, we'll deep fry them, and then one biters, conk.
Shut up.
To the face. So I'm gonna need help cutting these, but it's very simple.
Okay.
So we'll just do a couple. Okay.
Okay.
Dude, you don't cook?
I have a lovely Asian wife, and she cooks everything.
I still think of that guy coming up to you after the show. Hey man, can I fuck your wife?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, yeah. Well, word got out that my wife and I met on the app Field, which is Tinder for threesomes. I matched with 2 women. We're all gonna go on a date together. One of the women didn't show up, but then I went on a date with just the other one, who happened to be a hot Asian that likes 3-ways. So obviously you lock that down. And so when people hear that, they assume that the 3-ways go in all ways, shapes, and forms. And it's like, nay, said the dwarf. And
Nay said the dwarf on a horse.
It's my favorite
Nay,
June
Nay
book.
said the
Shetland pony.
Yeah, that's what I said. Nay said the Shetland pony.
so then they see her and they're like, oh, this is the wife? So you want to go back and we're like, no. Hi, first of all.
Take us to dinner?
Yeah. Okay, so what celebrity would you allow to f your wife?
Great
like,
question.
Brad
no-
Pitt. Brad Pitt.
no
You'd watch
questions
that.
asked.
I would watch, and I would be able to ask questions and podcast during.
Podcast during? So that would be your one
Yo,
requirement.
Brad, if you're out there and you want to f my wife, I'm in. I'm cool, man.
Welcome back to our new show. Who? My wife.
I'm gonna isolate that one clip and get it to go viral so Brad pick up my wife.
Wait, now, do you think he would be like, yeah, but you got to send me an Uber?
Uber, I'll pick him up. I want to find out where he lives. I want to see his motorcycle.
Look at that little jump you did. When you said
Whoa.
What is that? Goes?
Brad Pitt's dick is out. There was a girl in Dallas. Shout out to this girl in Dallas. She was like freaking out at the meet and greet. She goes, yeah, I told my husband he wasn't allowed to come because you're my hall pass. She was so hot. And I was like, oh, cool. And she was like, yeah, so you're my hall pass. And I was like,
How many times do I need to
and
say
in my
this?
head, I was like, hang on, let me call my wife real quick and tell her I have a girl in Dallas who's my hall pass.
So I have to, honey. You understand how this
Yeah.
works.
It's the
Like,
rules of the game.
You know,
I can't say no.
She bought a ticket. Georgia needs braces. So what we do is we cut the tip off.
I'm having flashbacks.
Yeah, well, you're Jewish. You should do that part.
Dude, I think if I had a foreskin, I'd show my dick so much more than I already do. If you could help me peel the outside layer off,
Outside layer.
just the little chunky part.
Just a little chunky part.
Now, can you get choked up from peeling, or is it only from slicing these things?
Please,
that.
no one recap the plot of Simon Birch to me right now, or else I will start crying.
What's Simon Birch? Is that the one with the...
Simon Birch is the dwarf version of Rudy. What else can we be doing to help you?
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Can you make this this dredge?
Make this what? How do
You
you
can
dredge?
just ballpark it.
How do you dredge?
This is the dredge. This is the Bloomin' Hour dredge. It's 2.5 cups flour. And you just ballpark it. You know what that looks like? Probably not.
2.5 cups?
Yeah.
We don't have measuring devices?
Yep, we do. We do. I don't know why.
Okay,
I'm
good.
Putting it on you.
Yeah.
And
Just,
then
eyeball
ballpark
it.
Here, throw it in here and
you-
make a dredge.
If you get it wrong, we die, but whatever. All right.
And I'll keep cutting these.
Okay, so Adam, grab me the flour.
You know the movie that made me cry? I was going to Hawaii and I was like 6. I was about to say mahi-mahis, but Mai Tai is deep. And
These guys eat mahi-mahi like a workout.
it was that movie with Julia Roberts and Owen Wilson and the kid with the up face. And they're basically, you haven't seen that? It's called Wonder. And the kid is basically like, got something going on.
Oh,
and he
yeah,
goes
I
to
can't-
school, and Owen Wilson, like the opening scene, like the first day, he takes off like a space helmet because the kid's afraid to show his face. And he takes it off, and Owen Wilson's like, you look fine, like no one's gonna tell. And then as soon as he turns around, some kid's like, nice nose, you and then Owen Wilson's like, God damn it.
He said that to Owen Wilson. Look at your nose.
Oh, no, to the kid.
I will say that if you have a up face and you're going to school, have Owen Wilson as your dropout partner.
Either that or Seal.
Dude.
My lap has been to Studio 54 right now.
Good reference for all the kids out there, Brad.
Way to keep the show current, baby.
No
Like
problem.
Andy Warhol just strolled in.
Boy, I feel like Lassie on the set of Who's the Boss.
Right? That old chestnut. I'm actually worried my wife will see this because she'll be like, see, you can cook. 1/2 teaspoon of cumin.
How much oregano?
How much?
Eyeball it. You
Sure.
can't f up with a little person inch of anything.
Yeah.
What do you need?
2 eggs, 1 cup whole milk, 1 cup water in another bowl.
I got it. I got it.
All right.
Cup of milk. That's
1 cup
about
milk.
that.
All right.
A little bit more than that.
And then 1 cup water.
Keep in mind, Brad is a 2-beer Brad, and you've given him
For real?
a double Tito soda.
I get
Dude, do you remember how wasted Vern Troyer would get?
The sad part is I can do a perfect impression of what he sounds like drunk. Do a little sub window and look up Vern Troyer drunk pissing in a corner, and he makes this noise. And that's literally what he sounds like.
Everyone is rewinding and replaying that right now.
That's gonna be a GIF. Cut the onion and place in a bowl. Cut
Watch
side
this.
up.
We got it. Watch.
Or that.
You ready?
Pour all the flour mixture
we
on
take
top.
this.
Cover with a plate and shake to distribute the. Okay. Or we
Take that.
that up.
And then we go like this.
Put it in the egg.
Okay.
Egg. And then we go,
Onions and eggs should be hanging out more.
right? Let's hope this does what I think it'll do. And we'll see if this
Let's-
appetizer is. I already made the sauce. The sauce is very simple.
Oh, okay.
Mayonnaise and a bunch of other.
I mean, yeah.
You can't go wrong with mayonnaise anything.
No.
It's like
You ready?
shot right
You
up
ready?
in there.
You
Yeah.
ready?
Drop 'em in. Oh. Outback Steakhouse. This should be an appetizer. You should make the mini-bloomin' onion. You should have an ad campaign. You should have an ad campaign where I come out dressed in outdoor clothing and holding a boomerang. In the ad, I just come out and go, sometimes you just need a little starter. And you just do a mini-bloomin' onion. And I'm holding the mini-bloomin' onions. They look giant in my hands. I'm selling this for you. Write this commercial.
Cooking these probably a little too fast.
A little too hot?
A little too hot. I have a feeling you're going to be eating raw onion.
They
It's
sound
okay.
good.
I'm lowering it down to
Yeah.
simmer it.
Outback Steakhouse. I already have experience. I was in the Jack in the Box ad for the mini sirloin burgers. They crushed it.
Were you really?
Yeah, it was. I got mini sirloin burgers for that. That's how they paid us.
Did you audition for commercials?
I did. I wasn't good at it. Could we go a little larger? I think that's pretty good,
That looks
right?
pretty good to me.
I know, but I don't think the onions are technically cooked.
Oh, the inside?
So, I mean, we definitely browned the outside. We're
Yeah.
about to enjoy
How do you tell about the
a
inside?
raw onion. I wouldn't do it yet. I wouldn't do it yet. Now that we've got this perfected,
Smells amazing.
let's try a big one. So this is how you make a bloomin' onion. Take off the tip, and then you kind of just peel it. So I guess you'd go like, easy.
Wait,
Oh God, Jesus Christ! I thought my life flashed before my eyes.
how'd Adam die?
You know what I just saw? I never got to see Phil Collins live. That's what I just saw.
So you go in,
Yeah.
and you just cut like this.
I don't need to make this. Okay. So those are all the pieces of the bloomin' onion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try one of these while you're doing that.
Is it
You dip it?
Yeah.
This is gonna be a weird one because it's got a weird stomach.
Oh, it's too hot.
Oh, it's very raw.
Right now I gotta try one. How hot is it? Oh, my one's not bad. This smaller one.
Ooh.
That's hot.
So then you put this dredge all in it, right? Let me move this. Just kidding.
Jesus.
Just going. Just kidding.
Oh, dude, that'll never get old.
Right?
The fake burn.
When I really burn myself, I'll be like the Jesse Smollett of cooking. Maybe I should have taken the price tag off the onion.
We might want to return it.
For those of you
we like to
wondering,
return-
the price tag of the onion is still attached.
It brings out those earthy flavors.
Here we go. You ready? Maybe don't do that with your hand.
All right.
That's. I gotta try another one of these. These were good. I gotta be
I'm
honest
gonna
with
bite
you.
half one.
Oh, let's try one.
Yeah, I don't
This
believe
is
it.
Rachel's idea.
For the mini onions? Oh yeah, you gotta get in there.
Yeah, get in there.
Try the smaller of the two.
The onion, not the men.
Hilarious.
It's not bad at all, is it?
Pretty raw.
It's a little raw.
A little raw.
This one will be better. I think if I cooked it slower.
Outback Steakhouse, man.
Oh, that looks incredible.
Mini-bloomin' onions, spokesman, right here. Don't get Dinklage.
Have you met Dinklage?
No, and I want to.
Oh, talk to that dude online all day.
He's
About
not
what?
on Twitter. Very frustrating. I don't have any way of getting hold of him. I mean, I could use certain dwarf channels, but we're not allowed to use those unless it's an emergency.
I think my blood sugar is low. Maybe I could use a steak. What kind of character is this? He's not totally gay, but
Yeah.
he's like seeing if you are. I think I could use a steak.
A feeler
That's
outer,
the
yeah.
guy. That's the guy from Chrissy Knows Best.
I went out last night with my buddy Aaron Goodwin. And I go, hey, I'm gonna get a drink. What do you want? And he goes, I'll just take a margarita. I go, who orders a margarita at 2 in the morning?
At the comedy store.
So I go, can I get a double Tito's, a soda, big glass, no lime, and a margarita? And what's her
Punky?
name? Punky looked at me and goes, huh? I go, my friend wants a margarita. She's like, white people.
I had a margarita with Paul McCartney at the Hollywood Improv.
He did.
Shut the
Craziest story ever. I get off stage. It was a comedy juice show. There was maybe 12 people in the audience. He's in the back. I purposely walk by him because I see him there because I'm like, maybe he'll call me over and we become best friends. And he goes, Adam. And I was like, what's up, man? I didn't know you were going to be here. And he's like, come here. Asked me to sit down with him. Tells me he likes my set. Then he goes, let's get a drink. And I'm like, yeah, man, I'll drink anything. I'll do anything to you. Like, I'm very vulnerable right now. What do you want to drink? And he goes, let's get margaritas. And I'm like, you could have said anything, Paul McCartney, and I would have been like, let's do it, you know? So we drank margaritas and we like watched the rest of the show. And then his tiny super British manager was like, we gotta leave. He's got a flight to Japan in 4 hours.
Oh my God.
Hey, how do you know so many famous people? I'm going through your podcast and they're like, Sandra Bullock. And
Oh,
I
yeah,
go,
did a movie with her.
Shut the yeah. Well, I realized that
Oh, yeah.
once I saw that, but I was like, shut up.
When I had to motorboat her in this in one of the scenes, Paul Feig yells that out. It was like an improv. It was like a dancing scene. She's supposed to be trying to get my phone, and then he's like, Sandra, push Adam's face into your cleavage. So like I hear that it's about to happen, and all I'm thinking is don't smile as you're like going down, you know? Let's have you do that. Like
Do you want me to motorboat you? I didn't know where this improv was going.
Hey, yes, and
Hey, wait, we get the thing out again. Yeah, like, when,
You want me to motorboat you?
you were gonna do it.
You're dirty. Let's make some steaks.
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, let's do a twice baked potato to start off with. Then we'll get the steaks going. Keep drinking. Get
like-
Brad Vern Troyer drunk.
Oh,
So for a twice baked potato, we slice it in half, and then we dig out the guts. We make a little mashed potato thing. We cover it with cheese, shove it in there. Numbnuts, Ari Shafir, we all go skiing, right? And he goes, I got dinner one night. We're like, okay. He made baked potatoes.
that's it?
He was eating it. Me and Mark Norman are looking at him like, bro, we're having some potato. And in my head, I'm like, I get make steak with my family. And he's like, pretty good, huh, guys?
Oh boy.
He's a bachelor. He just
Yeah.
doesn't know any better.
Yeah.
I'd be happy with like soup and fruit roll-ups, but
Let's not cut my hand like my dad said I did in first grade.
I love that
Blocked
song.
it out.
I did.
You just do it?
Just went through the potato into my hand.
gonna
I
hold-
did it again.
You're still gonna hold the potato that you're bleeding into?
Can
we get a new
don't
potato?
Don't worry. I got kids. I'm clean.
Plain
What?
potato.
How does that mean you're clean?
By the way, these potatoes aren't totally cooked, Rachel.
But then when you marinate them in human blood,
Applebee's doesn't have that.
Hey, do you guys
second
just
time
want
I've
baked
heard
potatoes?
What do I do with these?
you chuck them in there. You put 1/2 cup cheese, 1/2 cup milk, seasoned salt, green onions, black pepper in the mix.
Go ahead, cheese.
Cheese?
All of it?
Yeah.
Guess
Sure.
so.
Sure. Then 1/2 cup milk.
Seems like a lot of.
Yeah, that's a lot of cheese, Brad. Are you
wanna-
trying to push your cheese agenda on us?
Listen, I'm working for big
Let's go
cheese.
light on the milk.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Give me a splash of milk. Give me a
Half-
splash. There we go. It looks good. I like that. I got the salt. I put the salt in.
And then green onions.
Dump them. This is gonna be
And
good. I haven't
then,
even started making steaks yet.
and then some black pepper.
I don't see color. I just see pepper. I'm so woke. Segura and I always think we'd have so much fun as a gay couple.
You guys would be the best.
Oh, dude,
You guys
we
would rip up the world.
Sometimes when you hang out with Tom, is there a part of you that goes, God, if only
This
I
would be so
liked
easy.
dick?
Oh, yeah, these look good.
A good potato can really just like start your whole night off right, you know? Said
I like
that?
the Ari Shafir. Guys, potatoes aren't so bad, huh?
If you put chocolate chips on them, great dessert.
My buddy Hutch one time bought us all kickballs. We were in college.
Do only people in Florida have buddies named Hutch?
He just walked in, he's like, B-Man, kickball. Pimp Street, kickball. Blair, Mango, kickball, kickball.
You have a friend named Mango?
My friends' names are the most up names ever. I grew up in Florida.
Your
I knew
friends'
two dudes
names?
without tongues. Have I told you that? Tongueless Brett and Let's light this up.
Wait, why did he get all the kickballs? Did he feel like your lives weren't complete?
He had a thing called the A-list. The A-list was anything that he bought shopping that he felt we all needed.
That's a
Kickball.
great friend.
Yeah.
Dude, Hutch is a really...
He's like, if I'm getting this for me, I want you to enjoy it too.
He gave me a really motivational speech one time. I just started comedy. I came back to Tallahassee to see a football game, and nothing was going on for me. And we're just sitting there laying under the sun, like laying out in the morning. We're all hungover. And he goes, how's comedy going, Bert? And I said, I don't know, man. I'm not really getting everything I want. And he goes, can I tell you how to succeed? And I said, yeah. He goes, all you have to do, promise that you will go after that goal for the rest of your life with 100% integrity. And I went, okay. And he goes, what's one thing you want right now, Bert? And I go, I want to get high. He goes, do you promise me you will not stop going after getting high until you get high? I said, yeah, I promise. He goes, 100% of your moral code, you're going after getting high. And I said, 100%, Hutch. And he goes, all right. And he pulls out a joint and he goes, let's get high. He goes, it's as easy as that.
Oh my God.
I didn't know your best friend was Yoda. All right, who needs eyebrows?
Like that?
Yeah, we're fine.
Like this.
Put that out.
Me. So here's how we're gonna do this bad, okay? We're gonna sear it for 5 minutes aside.
Okay.
And then we're gonna pop it in here and cook it for like 20 minutes.
Tonight we eat like kings.
Do you think steak is really the most communal meal?
Oh,
Like family?
yes.
Yeah.
Can you steak bay this for me?
Steak bake? Oh,
Or
salt
what's it
bake.
called? Salt bay? Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
All right, this is the best.
Fucking- there we go.
Do the LeBron style.
Here comes LeBron
This
James
is how LeBron
in the game.
seasons his meat. Perfect.
See, I
Bam.
told you it'd work.
Yeah.
Gotta trust.
Believe in yourself.
Steak is my favorite thing in the world.
Throw a little pepper on there too. Salt and pepper to season the steak. Anything more and you're a socialist.
Brad, can I get you a refresh?
Oh, yeah. I could use a drink. Ways to get cut off in your house.
This is you, yeah?
Yeah.
Great.
Where is he? So wait, how long have y'all been doing your podcast?
About 5 years. We've got like 500 episodes.
Yeah,
By the way,
we're almost
yours,
500.
no joke, top 2 of all time. Not just saying that because we're on your show.
Yeah, highest rated.
Really?
Yeah.
I like to hear that.
Yeah.
When I first started my podcast, I was going to just be a guest and have people come host my podcast. So I think I'm a better guest than I am host.
So you just want someone to interview you every time.
Yep. I think it's called narcissism.
You're higher rated than Jason Derulo.
Who is he?
Who is he?
Who is Jason R&B
Let's take
superstar?
a commercial break for the audience to Google Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo sounds like he sells mattresses. Hey, this is Jason Derulo. You too can have a very comfortable mattress for you and your family. Come down to Derulo's on the pillow. Who is Jason Derulo?
R&B pop star.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he sings,
What you say?
yeah.
What you say? They only meant well.
I can see the new bit for you guys. Brad and Adam sing the hits. This is Lady Gaga. Hey, can you believe that Bradley can sing? I was shocked also. Okay, this bad bitch is going in here.
Oh.
All right. There's a brand new something that's burning tip. How to season your griddle.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
So, yeah.
Oh, shit! Horrific idea.
That was amazing, and I'm never gonna forget that.
Someone put that in slow
I'm never
motion.
gonna forget 2 Girls, 1 Cup and that moment right there. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Butter death.
Filet.
Death by
We
butter.
lowered the temperatures, filet, because I'm going to cook these on here.
Okay.
These look so good, dude.
Yeah, they do. I
Bone-in
think we are
ribeye.
definitely setting off the fire alarm.
These gotta go in the oven.
Should we put them in now?
Yeah, we got time on these guys. Let's chill.
So
All right, we're gonna have to.
Look at that.
We're gonna have to throw these sluts in the oven, I think.
why when you cook steak do you automatically start doing like a Tim Allen grunt?
Do you think he does that when he has orgasms?
He has to. It's in his contract.
But he's also Buzz Lightyear, so he could also yell out into infinity and beyond.
Yeah, that's the best orgasm call of all time.
Infinity beyond. Sometimes when I have an orgasm, my brain just yells out random.
Some of the weirdest ones.
Ari Shafir.
Baked potatoes are just an appetizer.
Fettuccine Alfredo. This is a fun fucking show. I think we're good. We're gonna push that in, let it cook at 450. You guys wanna get wasted?
Yes. Yes.
I saw you guys at the All-Star thing. That video of you dunking was the funniest thing.
That wasn't even, I didn't even make it. We had 2 7 feet tall WNBA players. So I go tap out our WNBA player and say, I got this. And then when the ref lowered the ball, I just grabbed the ball and took off. Go to the hoop, throw up a shot, and all my dreams are about to come true. But unfortunately, I'm not as good as Air Bud, so I miss.
is.
But online, they photoshopped it. I go up, and then they slammed me off the backboard.
Dude, it was so funny.
Everyone was real cool and like chummy, like Ray Allen and Amanda Seals. Everybody was
Amanda
chill.
Seals?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was on our team.
Oh, she's beautiful.
She was
Yeah,
great.
she
You know,
was
she
on
did a backflip in her intro, and so Brad and I are sitting there being like, "Oh, I didn't know we had
She
to do
did a
some-
backflip.
A back handspring.
a back handspring." During the
So
intros, they say your
kids-
name, and you walk through and you high five everybody. So she does that right before Brad, and so I look at Brad being like, "Well, now we obviously have to do something." And Brad just looks at me and goes, "Worm," and I was like, "Yeah." And Ray Allen goes, "Is he about to do the worm?" I go, "Just make sure you're paying attention, dude." And then Brad does the worm, and I wish I had video of Ray Allen just like watching Brad do the worm. I don't think he's ever seen a little person do the worm before. He was just like, "Holy." I was like, yeah, man, make a wish.
Make a wish.
I got a great worm.
There's a video on YouTube of me seeing Brad dance for the first time. We were stoned and drunk in Brea at his place. Next thing you know, it's like 4 in the morning. On his iPod Shuffle, the Gangnam Style MC Hammer remix comes on, and Brad starts doing this choreographed 5-minute dance, and I literally start crying, laughing, and I go, wait. I go, do you have choreography to this? And he goes, maybe. And I go, start it over, give me my phone.
Start it over. Give me my phone.
It's on YouTube. Type in
Dwarf dances Gangnam Style, and then cry laughing.
All right,
used to
here's what I want to know, Brad. This is the thing, because
6 inches.
Here's the. We got an answer. All right, that was cool. I didn't even have to.
That's a wrap.
Barely had to
That's
ask.
a wrap.
All right, I'm gonna start pulling out steaks as I see fit.
I love it.
The Bone-in Ribeyes
Yes.
done.
That's the ribeye.
Oh, that
God
looks
damn it,
great.
that's a good looking steak. I say we just enjoy slowly.
Let's take our times, yeah.
Let's try this.
That's the one thing I'll say about your show, too, that I admire. The photography
There
of
we
your meat.
go.
Look at that.
That's perfect.
Is that not amazing?
We have forks and knives. We're just doing it man style and just grabbing. Oh,
What happened?
Bert!
That's so good.
Bert! Don't know
Try
that
this.
feeling.
Right? Is that not butter?
Yeah.
All right, let's just, there we go. We got a little bit of that.
Oh, my God. Brad, you want one?
Yeah, absolutely.
I got you.
Take a look at this. Perfectly cooked.
Dude, good
That
job.
bone is hot as get the shot. That is phenomenal.
Something very satisfying about seeing a steak cooked that well.
Is this not the best show? Imagine if we got
Good for
paid.
you, dude.
Oh,
Good for
that'd
you.
be great.
Way to create so much fun for everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Dude, I gotta be honest with you, this show's one of my funnest things I do.
Hold on.
The man knows how to enter a room.
Jesus.
I
Don't
just
ever
wanted
say
to
Brad doesn't know how to make an entrance.
get the steak.
Act like you're the beginning of a sitcom. I'll do the intro song and you pop up. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Yeah.
Bert, do yours first. It's like when you turn to the camera.
Yep. Let's bring these bad bitches out.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Bring them out. Bring them out. Oh. I was about to dive into help, and then I realized I wasn't
Don't do
wearing any
that.
protection.
Don't do that. Oh, look at
All
that
right.
cheese sliding
All right.
off that potato.
We've got fillets.
Yeah.
I think that are probably
Oh, those are perfect.
got the up.
I just want everyone to see there's about 9 forks over here, all laid out. I wonder if they knew I was coming.
Oh.
We don't eat tiny food. What's a dwarf diet? Oh, they eat nothing but Hot Pockets and bagel bites,
Jolly Ranchers.
pizza rolls.
Oh yeah, I like that. How do you like yours? More well?
Yeah.
Okay, I like it more rare. There you go. Yep. And then this is Brad's.
Yeah.
Here's yours.
Yep.
Oh my God.
All right. Oh, thanks. I don't know what you guys are gonna eat, but
All right, let's bring it over to our places. Yeah, I can help you. I can help you.
I can do it myself. I'm very able-bodied.
One of the jokes I told on the fly on one of my specials was my daughter tripped a blind lady at the zoo. But luckily I'd seen Ray and I was like, she can do it herself. Let's open a bottle of red wine. Let our steak sit for a little bit. Get a little bite of steak before we
Steak appetizer for steak.
Oh my God, it's fucking good.
We about to get classy as up in here.
I got candles.
Light 'em, baby.
Light 'em.
No, they're birthday candles.
Who's got the closest birthday coming up?
See
I'm gonna
mine.
be 25 in a week.
All right, so it's Adam's birthday.
Finally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Open this bottle of
all
wine.
forks.
I really hope you guys put out.
You have to now. Look at that potato.
How do you think we've stayed friends?
If you're gonna do a threesome with a guy, two guys and a girl, and it couldn't be Adam, it had to be another comedian. Who would you want it to be?
You can't answer too quickly. Because if you answer too quickly, you've been thinking
You've been
about
thinking
it.
about it, yeah.
Yes.
I can tell you who it's not gonna be.
Yeah.
Gary Goldman.
You can answer.
Fucking Alonzo Bowden, number 2. I can tell you all the people I'm not doing threesomes with.
Yeah.
Carrot Top.
I'd do a threesome with Carrot Top.
It'd be
Hilarious.
Fun.
Yeah.
It'd be a funny threesome.
Whenever you bust out a sex toy, you'd have a joke for it. Let's get classy here.
Wow.
I'd have to go.
It's got a little bit of a.
Snifter.
Yeah.
It's got a good head on it.
God damn it.
Guy on the first date.
God damn it, man. I love these pants.
This is a romantic comedy come to life.
Are you getting a shot of our beautiful meals? Little Bert Kreischer, you got this?
And then-
Brad, give him a little.
Real men get a tomahawk. It's the Atlanta Braves' new slogan.
Potato and steak back together
We
again.
looked at the potato leaned up like, oh, we're doing a
Jesus.
selfie? Potato's like, oh, let me.
Potato's like, I'm in here too. Hey,
my
don't
bachelor
forget about
party.
me. Yeah.
Gentlemen. You guys are fun as to follow on social media.
Thanks, man.
Your
Thank
podcast is awesome.
Thanks,
And you are really fun to be with. I got to be dead honest with you. I've talked about you guys so much in this last month. It's a pleasure hanging out with you.
Thank you, man. To you.
The best. A treat to be here.
Oh, we're not killing it? Oh, I guess I'll get a new one.
Yeah, no, we are. I'll
Oh,
do another one
God
with you too.
damn it. Okay.
Oh boy.
Come on,
I already
Brad.
ruined my pants. The night is done.
Come on, Brad. It's like we're going to war.
What is the tour bus life like?
Yeah.
Can I just
mean-
tell you this much? You want to talk about fun following social media? Holy shit, I got my stepdad to follow you. He doesn't even have Instagram.
It's the greatest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Can I show you something?
Show me
that-
everything. Are your shows secondary to the tour bus lifestyle?
I'll be very candid right now. That tour bus has changed my life. I have anxiety when I travel. To do this tour, I'd have to fly every morning at 6 a.m. I drink on planes, take a nap, it wouldn't work out. It
wreck
would
you.
be overwhelming. This tour bus has changed the way I look at touring because literally you get done a show in fucking Calgary, drive straight to Vancouver, tour bus starts up, Tito's and soda, throw on Netflix, watch the Fry Festival documentary, cocktail, giggle, laughing, right? And then you're not too wasted.
No.
You show up in Vancouver, you get a YMCA pass, you're like, hey, I'm gonna go sauna. Anyone want a sauna? Yeah, let's all go sauna. Everyone's saunas, you come into the show, more theater, 2 sold out shows, literally rolling in fresh as a daisy. No booze that day, just, we drove from Ottawa to Indianapolis in a blizzard. We get in, they push out the side, you got an extra 4 feet, and the NFC Championship's going on, right? I'm getting ready to watch him kick the field goal to see if the Rams go to the Super Bowl. Knock on the door. Bert, 4 minutes. I go, give me 2. Literally kicks a field goal, I walk off, get on stage. I'm telling you when I say this, if I won the lottery and had like $300 million, I'd get every one of us a tour bus. Are we eating steaks?
Yeah, we are.
All right, let's go. I'm going in for the filet. Ooh, a little overcooked for me, but I think we'll take it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's nothing better than a filet. Oh.
There's something about the dude DNA that's just like prone to meat, right?
Remember the first filet my dad made me? He made it rare. And I was like, I think I'm getting sick. And he was like, eat it, you're a man. There's certain things about being a man that have been handed down from men that I feel like aren't appreciated enough. Like, I remember the first time my uncle told me how to hold a fork when I cut a steak. He was like, you hold it like this. You do it like this. And you're in the mouth like this. And I thought it was such a manly thing to watch him do.
Is that how you do it?
That's why I
Based on that?
Yeah. Oh, me. I'm gonna cleanse.
You take a break.
I just started it yesterday. One of the biggest no-nos on this diet is potatoes.
Yikes. And then not looking at it.
This is so good. I have a joke about my wife falling asleep. She can fall asleep without drugs or alcohol, which is creepy.
How do you do that?
Like a Mormon just going, no, that's it for me. I'm done thinking. Click. And so my wife will work her way around the plate and go a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I go steak, move it to the potatoes.
Yes.
I go one thing, The next thing.
You like to double down on things, huh?
No, and I can't do salty and sweet in the same meal.
Whoa.
I'm salty
get
or
that.
sweet.
So you can't do chicken and waffles?
No, I cannot. I cannot.
Really?
I need the separate plates. I need waffles on one plate, chickens on another plate. I've done it on the show. Don't call me out. I don't want to get on blast. I don't have to do a public apology on CNN to Don Lemon and tell him I lied. And sometimes I like to eat salt and sweet. And what kind of American are you?
What's
Don
with the hip
Lemon?
pulling up?
You're doing it.
Are you noticing that? Watching Brad eat this is watching my small dog eat a dog treat in front of my big dog. I'm like, Mona, hurry up, he's gonna eat it. Can I tell you, shout out to Nikki Glazer. She hit me up and gave me a compliment, random. Like, I just watched Secret Time for the thing. I liked it, and I was like, dude, when you hear comics like what you're doing, that's what killed me about Brody, is that we all loved him so much. And everything he did was so funny to us.
Well, he was so selfless with his adulation for every comic and person, and what he was doing on stage was so true to him.
Someone said he was the most in the moment comic ever.
Hardcore.
That's not even debatable.
Yeah, there's no way someone could stand up during his set without him calling it out. Someone could walk across, someone could sneeze, someone could do anything. And watching Brody when a joke didn't work, it was like watching Carson, like fixing the joke and like getting the laugh even when it didn't work.
When I was in 8th grade, he was on a public access show in Seattle, and I became fixated with this guy. It was Tannen Brody, and I was like, who is this guy that is so funny and not universally famous, but is crushing it on this medium that's like public access? And when I got to LA, and the first thing I did when I got to LA was go to a taping of Best Damn Sports Show with Brody was warming up, and I literally saw him, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And I like screamed it out, and he like came down and talked to me and my friends after, and we talked about Seattle, and he was so generous with his like time. He was like, I can't believe you saw that show on public access. I was like, dude, everybody saw it, man. You know, it was like pre-internet.
He lived right by me, and so we shared the same
Some of those
Starbucks.
videos you posted were, the amount of run-ins it seems like you had with him were...
Oh, I saw him every day. And my daughters, when they first met him, we were walking from Kelson's to Starbucks, and I said, hey, Brody, there's my daughters, George and Isla. And he goes, oh, George and Isla, Valley Village, 818 till you die. And they started giggling, and they go, what's that mean? I said, that's our area code. But the best thing in the world is when my daughters would see him at Starbucks, we'd be crossing the street, they'd have groceries in their hands, and they go, Dad, Brody Stevens. It killed me. But I had to tell him he passed, and it killed me. It killed me.
It's so rare that someone like that comes around in comedy.
It's crazy being in the store right now. It's like a week after 9/11. Like everyone's like, hey man, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Everyone's hugging people like, you're cool, right? You're good.
Yeah.
I've hugged people I've never hugged before, yeah.
The good thing is that we now got like a 2-year lapse of where no one will kill themselves because it'll look hacky. No one wants to be the comic that goes, Brody did his better. Brody's suicide was so much better than...
I did it first. #1 trending on Twitter. What did you do?
818 till I die, not you die, I die. This is what's horrible about comics is that you can find light in anything. I talked to a comic.
Horrible, but also it's a blessing and a curse, man. Like we're conditioned to find the light side of a dark moment. Like
all I could think when I posted
Brody
a video
would
of
be
Brody was
laughing.
he was like, how many likes did it get? Because you know that's Brody's brain.
Yeah.
Any negative comments?
I didn't start crying until he was trending #1 on Twitter. And Rick Ingram tweeted out that he's like, Brody would have loved this. Brody would have loved that he was
would've
trending.
fucking-
That's when I started crying.
Do you remember I was at
#1, if I had known that, I wouldn't have killed myself.
I was at an Undateable taping, and he was doing Periscope for the warm-up, and he was like, Adam Ray goes Periscope Live. He goes, from Seattle, knows who Jay Buhner is, went to Kellogg Middle School, he gets it, has seen the rain.
God, man, he was a
He's a legend.
yeah.
There's, you know.
You're still eating that thing? Jesus Christ, this is like an episode of Little Man versus Food.
When we did Bertcast, you promote your
3
podcast
hours.
on this show, yeah?
Yeah.
3
You
hours.
said it was one of your longest episodes. I've never gotten so many tweets or DMs in my life because the episode ended with Brad was going to Guam the next day. Do you remember
Yeah,
that?
I remember that.
He was going to Guam the next day, and we went on this tangent of Guam puns, where we started talking about like.
I want to Guam, Guam.
You're not gonna.
God, oh my God.
I don't know if you're gonna remember it.
I do remember that.
But we were crying
if
laughing.
you want to Guam around the world.
God damn it, man, I totally remember that.
It was almost a 4-hour episode.
That's the best thing about
And Bert, I never told you this. I was in Guam, and then people would walk up to me and go, you can Guam if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. But if your friends don't Guam, then don't Guam with other.
No friends of mine.
Yeah.
We can go on. We can go on if we want to. Oh my God. Here's the great thing about what we do is you need one rich friend to pay for everything. Bill Burr's hemorrhaging money. It's like, yeah, more something's burning one day that'll pay off. What would you guys do if you could do like a show on the road
So we actually had this idea.
called A Man and a Half?
We do a competitive miniature golf show, and we call it Putt Up or Shut Up.
I like this.
We have people that are having a dispute, and in order to settle the dispute, they go on Putt Up or Shut Up, and whoever wins in the miniature golf game wins the dispute.
If you lose, what's the punishment?
We have to create those.
Anal
but yeah.
beads. Anal beads.
Anal bead punishment. Also a great sponsorship.
And a good band name. It's a old Brody line. I've been here for all of my sets. I know how badly I do.
Guys, I just booked another movie in Chatsworth, a solo scene on a yoga mat.
That should have gotten a laugh on cadence alone.
Oh, fuck. It's so great being a stand-up comic.
It's the best, dude.
So listen, if you're watching this and you want to be a stand-up comic, do it. Just go to an open mic and do it. And you'll form a group of friends that are
That you'll
It's
never
the-
worry about offending.
Oh,
that you can talk about
so
anything with.
great. You have no idea the texts you'll get. The texts you'll get are so hilarious and inappropriate.
Your friends will bake you baked potatoes in Salt Lake City. What
with
was it?
onions and a little bit of bacon, but not real bacon because someone's got a religious issue with it.
Hashtag kosher for life.
God damn it, man. I love this life. I'm the happiest I've ever been.
More than in college when you were the Van Wilder
Way
partier.
happier. I was so lost then, man. I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. I was like, maybe I'll sell boats. Maybe I'll sell carpet in East Georgia.
Sell boats?
Didn't you think you were going to be in Creed at one point?
They
Yeah,
thought
you
they were going
would've
to be
been.
in me.
Yeah.
By the way, this is the drunkest Something's Burning I've ever done. Ever
I
done.
love that.
We're honored.
I ran into the drummer of Creed in Orlando. I did Orlando a
Yeah.
couple weeks ago, and we hung out and partied.
Yeah, Rockstar Life.
Yeah, you know.
It's cool to hang out with rock stars, though, isn't it? Do you think they want to be comics more, or we want to be them more?
I think comics want to be rock stars more than rock stars want to be comics.
Yeah, but then a lot of rock stars try to be comics. I mean, when you saw Celine Dion,
Yeah.
She did stand up?
dude,
Oh, do we have 20 more minutes of film?
Hold on,
for my
keep
Celine
going.
Dion Vegas?
I can't wait to hear this.
Yo.
What's up with having a big husband you're not in love with that's 40 years older than you, huh?
Not far off at all from
Yeah.
what she actually said. Celine Dion's done probably hundreds of thousands of shows. She's got so much game tape to go back to. My buddy hits me up. We're in Vegas for the Crapshoot Comedy Festival.
Yep.
And he's like, hey, my wife's sick. Do you want to go to the Celine Dion concert? I was like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
He goes, we can smoke a blunt and go. I'm like, where do I meet you? You know, so we go.
I'm a grown-up lemon.
Dude, we're sitting like 8 rows back, and she does a few songs up top, and then there's probably 15, 20 minutes of just like, everything was a song opportunity. She was like, this is so great to be here, to be here, to be here, to be here. This is my guitar player. Jose has been with me for 15 years. For 15 years. He's been with me for 15 years.
This
And
is
you're like-
Jose, can you see?
and my buddy and I are sitting there like, what the f is happening? Like, why isn't she just going on the set list? And then she comes out in a different quick change. She's in an all yellow dress, and she comes out and she goes, look at me. She's like, I'm so yellow. I'm so yellow. I'm so yellow, yellow. And we're like, no one's disputing the color. Fuck, what's happening? But she's like, I'm so yellow, yellow. And then she stops and turns and then looks back to the stage and just goes, I'm like, Celine Dion. And I'm just stoned enough to be like, that's the funniest shit I've heard in my entire life.
Celine Dion.
I'm like, I'm not against Celine puns that are condiment oriented.
Hardcore.
All I can imagine is some guy backstage being like, the Dijon pun works.
She comes out in panties. I'm like, Celine, you're on. No. You get on me and you f it. I don't know. You're an old man. Whatever.
All this
comes out with a dildo. I'm Celine Hardon.
nice, dude.
Good try.
You got beers?
Yep, we got Vietnamese beers.
God.
I saw Tiger and assumed it was Vietnamese.
Vietnamese beers endorsed by Robert Kraft.
Dude, hey, okay. Me, I am wasted.
You too?
How am I gonna explain this to my wife? I stayed on the cleanse tonight. I had steak, a twice baked potato. Oh, that's not real, is it?
That
Oh my God, that's
really
very real.
happened.
That was very real.
Oh my God.
Very real.
That
Wait,
really
are you
happened.
okay? Are you okay?
Wait a
Are
second.
you okay? Hold on, you going to sleep?
I legitimately was reaching for the
I saw that. I saw you reach for the steak handle and realize it wasn't a door handle. You're like, that's not a bike.
Dude, I saw you falling.
What?
And I was like, there's no way that's happening right now.
Once I started going, my head was too big. I couldn't go back down.
the show, everybody. I don't want to kill Brad on this show. Sit back up.
Do you want me to decline?
No, don't get us back on.
No. You're good.
That's
You're
right.
good.
If
You're
you
right.
want to.
2 drink Brad.
Yeah.
We got him wasted.
That clip is gonna go viral.
Tiger's gonna love this. Tiger's like, that's what we do to motherfuckers. Oh my God.
Are you okay?
That's scary. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
fine. That's the best part.
Dude, dwarves don't get hurt when they fall.
One more beer.
Dude,
Yeah.
we have to cheers that you're still alive.
And you guys were like, wrap it up. We're almost out of
Yeah,
battery.
holy shit.
Did you want stirrups?
Fell.
Yeah, you did.
I'm
By the way,
surprised
that
I didn't
might
explode
be
into
the
sprinkles.
most- Did you guys get eyes on it? Do we have it? That was one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time.
This episode has had everything.
I said to someone recently, there's nothing better than Brad ice skating. A little person ice skating.
Would you ice skate?
Is the
It's on my Instagram.
It's like a speed skater, but in
Yeah.
fast motion.
It's basically like if a figure skater got the star from Super Mario Brothers.
It is the funniest thing, and not in a deprecating way, but in a funny, like, bring joy to your life.
Well, you actually played hockey and you were legit.
Yeah. I played hockey for a while.
Not goalie. This has been a home run. When do you guys want to do it again?
What are you doing
Tell us,
tomorrow?
man. What are you doing tomorrow?
Yeah.
Dude, I could do another episode. Hey, if you guys want to see another episode, tag it in the comments. Say, hey, bring back About Last Night. Tag them.
Yeah.
Tag Brad and tag Adam in it. Let's get the out of this episode. How do we end this?
You come
I'm
back
so
to a shot
fucking
of Brad
wasted.
Fine.
I'm
Yeah.
so wasted. And I have hot spin class at 10 in the morning. That's a single skipper hands. That means like I'm into it, but I don't want to go.
Not really. This is how you end. We all toast, and that camera does a slow motion, like a zoom in as we're toasting.
And then we blow out the candle together.
Yeah. Like,
We all toast. We meet right here and tap it.
To food, friends.
I'm sorry if you're still watching. I'm so sorry. You're still watching. It's your fault.
Yeah.
You saw how drunk we were. He fell out of his fucking stool. You guys, hey.
To food and friends and fun.
you know? It's like the old saying goes, when a dwarf falls, another one grows in its place.
I'm gonna do a heartfelt, okay? I'm gonna turn my back to you.
Like sitcom.
Yeah, there you go. Start it off. Oh, I didn't know you guys were here.
Oh, what's up, man?
Please tell me you smell that.
God damn it. God damn it.
Don't fall.
Why after the steak?
I haven't smelled
Why
it.
after the steak?
Hey guys,
I can't smell it.
whoever smelt it, Delta.
Hey!
Something's burning.
This episode was brought to you by The Machine.